My topic is a difficult one. It is a sad one. It is to cover the last days of the life of the Prophet sallallahu, alayhi, wasallam. And it is even more sad after you've listened to him for a whole day and about him for the whole day. But let's start insha'Allah ta'ala, and may Allah Rabbul Izzah grant me the tawfiq to speak in the light of the Quran and the Sunnah. Islam started in Ramadan, you would remember. قال سبحانه إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر. قال سبحانه شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. قال سبحانه إنا أنزلناه في ليلة مباركة إنا كنا. So this is the month of Ramadan, and the Prophet is in the cave in Ramadan, and then Jibreel came in Ramadan. So Ramadan came and Ramadan went, and Ramadan came and Ramadan went. And every Ramadan, Jibreel would come to the Prophet sallallahu, alayhi, wasallam and ask him to recite the Quran, or the hadith says, teach him the Quran. And the Rasul used to be in i'tikaf. So for the 10 days, Jibreel would cover the whole Quran with him. And then came the 23rd Ramadan. This is on the 10th year after Hijrah. In this Ramadan, something different happened. The Rasul sallallahu, wasallam alayhi went into i'tikaf. Jibreel came, recited the Quran, taught him the Quran cover to cover in the 10 days. And then he saw a dream that what you're seeking is ahead of you. Extend your i'tikaf. So the Rasul extended the i'tikaf by 10 days. And in the dream he had seen his forehead was on the ground. He lifted it, and the soil and water was dripping down the blessed face. And he extended the i'tikaf, and the rain came. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam lifted his forehead from the sujood, and the soil of the earth and the water ran down his face as it was in the dream. And then in this 10 days, Jibreel recited the Quran again and made the Prophet recite it or taught him the Quran again. And this made the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam think, why twice? Why twice this year? And the Prophet is the most learned of the servants of Allah about Allah Rabbul Izzah. As such, when the Dhul Arsh al-Majid and Fa'alul lima yurid gives a hint, the one to understand it most is the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And when the hint came, almost like you're trying to solve something, you go, ah. It was that ah moment. That, what is the meaning of this? Why twice? And in his heart of hearts, he understood it. And this is Ramadan. That Jibreel has made me recite this twice. It is the extra caution of the heavens to ensure that the correct message has been delivered and the correct message is left behind. And it means that perhaps my time has come to an end and I might be departing imminently. But the hearts of the prophets are huge, metaphorically. Like the oceans, they bear the vessels that come and go. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam didn't utter a word about this to anyone. And then it's Ramadan. After Ramadan is the month of Shawwal.